my thoughts on AI and AI in music. Um, s- Spoiler alert, it might get controversial, but I do think this is a good way to look at it. And then you tell me if maybe I'm onto something, or maybe I'm crazy. But I do think after looking at all this AI stuff, I just read something about AI, and then I had an experience yesterday, and that's what's prompting all of this. So the thing is, AI is AI is here to stay. There's all this pushback, and then we are trying to demonize it, and then just castigate it to the side and villain, like just make it like bad and stuff. But it's not going to work, and it's not going to work because it's technology. And what technology? By just the sheer definition of what technology is, what using science to make instruments and tools that can make difficult and tedious and repetitive and boring work easier and simple and more accurate. So there's no way AI is not going to stay. AI is here, and AI is going to stay, and it's going to be inside everything, including the music. Well, it is already in the music industry, so I don't even know. But the thing is, right now, there's still a lot of stigma attached to it, and because of that, it's hard to really understand what to do with AI and stuff. And that's what the problem is. I don't think the problem is the tool. I think it's how. And then I know many people have figured it out by now that it's how. It's the how. Like the rules and regulations we are supposed to put in place. It's just there's still a lot of disagreement on what rules and regulations should be used. And then so this is my opinion about what we should do with that. So like I said, AI is technology. It is here to stay. If there's anything that my few years of life has shown me, is that this thing is here to stay and it's not going away. Now the other thing is, AI should not be shunned. I actually think it should be integrated. Integrated in the sense of both the artists and the listeners should use AI. And let me explain what I mean. I think the rules, like the how we should use it, should be you shouldn't use it to create music. You should use it to make music. I'm talking about the lyric part of the music. The rapper shouldn't use AI to make the lines, to write the lines. The composers, the instrumentalists, those that play the guitar, they shouldn't use AI to make the raw version of it. I think that's where the human touch should come in. And then after that, we'll use AI to change that into the finished product of it. Or even if, let's say, you are a rapper and you want to use AI to make music, after this whole tool cooks up the lyrics for you, I think you as the musician, you have to put your essence, your signature to it. And I think it should be said that if you want to use AI to make music, you should make it known to people. That's one. And two, there should be a way for it to be known how much of it is AI and how much of it is your essence. I think if you are going to use AI to make music and give it to listeners, you should let them know that this is AI music. That's just all I'm saying. If there's a part of it that's AI, you should let them know that it's part of it that's AI. It's not all of it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be inside the music I'm listening. Like, okay, this part is AI before you say no. But just maybe when I go look at the lyrics, when I go look at the credits and stuff like that, the AI you use should be part of the credits. That's what I'm saying. And I think that's how the artists should use it. And this goes for both the lyricists and then the vocalists, and the instrumentalists and all of them. Because I know that even let's say the drummers, they have to write the music before they play it, and in an ideal situation. So that's how I think we should use AI, and there should be rules that govern this. But apart from that too, I remember these the albums from like the 90s and then the early 2000s. So you have the main album, let's say it's 12 songs, but if you actually get the album, you have like 4 or 5 songs that have like different instrumentals on it. They have something a little bit tweaked. In essence, you can say that that's already kind of the whole concept of AI that was already working. We were already using AI. It just wasn't like an organized tool like it is right now. But in a sense, that was AI. That was artificial intelligence at work. But come back to my point. That's how AI should be used. So you are a rapper. You make your rap album. Use the AI to make the pop version of it. Use AI to make the R&B version of it. Use AI to make the reggae version of it. Do you see what I'm talking about? That's how we should use AI. Let me give you an example. I just listened to 21 Savage's a lot yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday. 21 Savage a lot featuring J. Cole, and I really liked the song. And that's my point. Even though I like the original version, I liked this other version too. And then I listened to it more than once. And that's my point. There should be a way for the artist to benefit from that. Because right now, I listened to it and that was just off of somebody did it on Instagram. I don't know who did it, but we do know that person is benefiting off of that. And then what I'm saying is there should be a way of regulating all of this and say that if somebody is doing this, the main artist, 21 Savage and all the people involved in making the original should benefit from this. It should count in their streaming. Like Billboard should have a way. Right now there's this process that like people like Taylor Swift will make one album, spend it another way, maybe change the sequence of the track list and then release it as a different album, change the cover, release it as a different album, and all of this counts as streams. If we're already doing all of that, we can do this too. Say that you release an album, this is the original version of it, but you release all these other versions of it, and then when people play them, they should count as streams. And on top of that, not just the billboards and stuff that count these things, not just them, even the Apples and then the Spotify's and then the all these other DSPs. What they should do is they should have the AI software on it, such that if there's a song on that platform that you've already been listening to or you are trying to listen to, you have the option of choosing, let's say, the pop version of it, the reggae version, the R&B version of it, and all of that will count as a stream for that artist. That's how AI should be used. So this way it benefits both the listeners and it benefits the original makers of the music too, instead of how it is being used right now. But I know this might be a controversial topic, but you let me know if I'm making sense. I do think this can work.